Hey soul family, welcome. My name is Audrey. This is the Matrix Oracle. We are going to look at the cosmic weather forecast for June 3rd to 5th, 2024. I'm going to wait a little bit. See, we have some peeps that want to join the forecast. Okay, there's a big event that everyone has been talking about and asking me about. Okay, as far as the planets, the parade, okay, we have a parade of planets that are showing up in the sky. We have especially Jupiter, Mercury, Uranus, Mars, Neptune, and Saturn. You might see the moon, okay, according to the time that you're watching the sky, according to where you are on this globe, okay. And what does that mean for us as far as astrology? So people are asking me. What it means really is something that I'm going to illustrate with the association of astrology with tarot, okay? Some of you might not know, but if you rehearse pulling and learning about tarot, you are actually rehearsing the wheel of the zodiac, which is the wheel and path of spiritual enlightenment. In some shape and form, we all have our paths. That's one that I kind of like a lot, okay? And from Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, all this energy here, we are rehearsing the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, this offer from the divine, this gift, this possibility, this seed to plant. So I love this because there's a lot of energy into those aspects, and that means that a lot of us, what we're planting right now cosmically, has even more power, okay? Every year, every cycle, decade, different alignments happen, okay? Now, with those other planets here, so from Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, with Pluto, and you have also Saturn and Neptune, we are rehearsing the Ace of Swords. So, your truths, your belief system, your higher truth, and that's super powerful to have two aces. Okay, some of you, maybe you play poker or something, but we know the importance of ace. And in the zodiac, aces are a group of 3 zodiac archetypes. So really, we are rehearsing right now some of the hopefully empowering belief systems, especially in regards to our worth. By the way, hi Steph, I saw you. Some of you I know. Okay, some of you I yet have to get to know. So hi everyone, hi Nat. We also have something that is supercharging this energy, especially when I add the archetypes of the wild feminine energy. Okay, trying to awaken the part of you that is intuitive, that is raw, that is real, that knows, okay, how to guide you, and that's trying to open up those gateways. When I added those asteroids, those points, I don't know if you guys are able to see this, but there's like secret geometry galore right now. I love this pose. Look at me. Okay. We have one secret geometry here. So we have a center grand trine. But if you look, you have a faded shield here. A shield of fate here, here, here. So on all sides of this grand trine, we have shields of fate, which is creating kites. And the only person that I've ever witnessed, or a famous person that I've seen with this type of energy, is J.P. Morgan. Money. Knowing the energetics of money. I'm not talking about the human person and behaviors on earth. I'm talking about how your sacred geometry in your chart can influence certain understanding and certain momentum towards energy. So right now, this is what I put as a title for myself. We're rehearsing empowering beliefs around our worth. okay? And that's really a gateway right now with this parade. And the parade you usually can see, especially at night in the sky, okay? So that means when you're ending the day, that means more of your subconscious. There's going to be a lot of your subconscious beliefs that are being unable to come to your conscious self through the pathway, especially with the merge that we have here with the Sun and Venus, through the pathway, so more during the day, you following your desires, you following especially your inner child's desires, not any desires, the desires that bring you giddy, okay, joy for the sake of joy, okay, fun for the sake of fun, not things that are with ulterior motives. And especially when I'm talking about motives, this is where we have Kali right now in retrograde. So the goddess of destruction, but also, you know, through destruction, understanding how to build yourself up, okay? In those 2 degrees of Scorpio, we are reviewing our motives. And right now it's smack, okay? For those 3 days, we're going to rehearse the moon, so your subconscious, okay? With the archetype of Taurus. The archetype of Taurus is the Hierophant. It's the holder of your light, your commitments, okay? Your commitments to your light, to your joy, to your faith, to everything. And right now, in those degrees, we are going to see how much joy those intentions that we set for ourselves, how much joy do they really bring, okay? And I think there's just so much like beauty in this cosmic energy. There's also a lot of volatile energy, so don't be surprised if people are a little bit explosive or things are a little bit explosive around you, because it's such an intense sacred geometry to have all of this happen, that the points where we really need to attend some inner work are going to be like, yeah, kind of a, I don't know. It feels like, you know, like those little birthday cards that you open and they just explode with something. It's this type of illustration that comes to my mind, because it is to serve you. It is something to celebrate, but it's going to surprise you because there is something for you to realize, okay? So especially right now we have Mercury that is joining all this alignment here in Gemini. Gemini is the lovers. The lovers means your yin and your yang, means your feminine, your masculine. How well can you dance with this energy? Okay, so that's something that you want to rehearse. And from some of you, if you don't know, I talk about all of this, but I do give you tools to help you align with this. And the best tool that I know is sound. Okay, so I'm a sound engineer, and I would recommend, you know, especially if you have certain placement in Gemini or certain, you know, trigger that are happening. I have some people that came to me last week and they had no Gemini placement, but it was all in the 7th house. So their relationship, and they were getting such a cleanse, like a master cleanse of the energy through this. So realizing their worth through this, and I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. So you will have to trust your intuition as far as if you need a certain guidance or certain support. But right now, this energy is really helping us being in sacred union with ourselves, and that can manifest on the outside with another person, okay? Yin Yang playlist. You can rehearse on my YouTube channel your yin if you feel blocked in your intuition. You can rehearse also your yang, which is going to help you with decision making, okay? And you can rehearse also yin and yang and see how you dance with the energy. It's all triggering your nervous system in the greatest way. I play with the organs, I play with the vertebrae. This wheel is actually connected to all your organs, your chakras, and your vertebrae. Okay, so this is why we're all feeling this, and this is why I'm mainly doing collective readings versus just archetypes and zodiac, okay? What else do I have? I think that's all. For some of you, if you feel that you're, you know, especially with this energy here, okay, with the alchemy of Saturn and how you're supposed to align to a greater version of yourself and kind of like shine through your envelope. There's a lot of higher becoming. The cosmos is like really kind of putting fire under this, activating Kundalini. Some of you, you've been meditating with me. We had a collective meditation and I was just so excited because a lot of people that had a hard time feeling their chakra were able to feel it. Okay, and that, for me, that was a big thing because I had this issue years ago. And, you know, really asking my higher self, like, hey, can I start tapping into the physical feeling of Kundalini? It was a journey. And it was really a journey because there was a lot of shutting down of the physical layers. You know, I experienced a lot of physical pain. I had a lot of accidents. So there was a lot of mechanics, energetics in my body that I closed off not to feel pain, but here it was like, I want to feel it. You know, so that's a kind of like shadow work here. It's like, are you sure you want to feel it? Yes, I want to feel it because ultimately behind it, there was access to a lot of other information and knowledge. So some of you, if that's something that you're struggling with, know that this is my personal belief that we have access to all extra psychic clairs. Okay, it's just about rehearsing them. Okay, and like I illustrated, I think it was through the meditation temple. You know, it's just like if someone is blind or someone is deaf, you're going to rehearse more and accentuate more one of your psychic clair. So when I was younger, my clairaudience and my clairvoyance just was off chart, almost like overwhelming, because there was a lot of the other senses that I started closing off. And part of having, you know, an awakening, I remember that after 3 years of my spontaneous Kundalini awakening, I was removed clairaudience and clairvoyance by my spirit team. And I was like, what the heck is going on? They're like, well, you asked for the other clairs. We're going to have to teach you. It was very uncomfortable because it was not my primal, you know, psychic abilities that I was kind of using as a clutch. Okay, so some of you that might resonate, and that's when you work with Kundalini. That's when you allow yourself to open up maybe some of the pathways of the cosmic energy to flow because of your experience on Earth, okay? Because of the contrast. We are cosmically right now really supported for all those clairs to come up to the surface. And again, you know, depending on how much resistance we have towards it, is going to be a little bit more explosive or not, okay? So again, for some of you, if you're struggling with surrendering or you're having too much control, I would suggest my frequency Surrendering is the Portal. Okay, it's on my YouTube channel. And for some of you, if you're feeling that there is past trauma that has taken away some parts of your light and you want to retrieve it, I have a soul fragments retrieval. So it's light retrieval. So those are frequencies that I feel could be useful for some of you that have access to the YouTube membership for the music. Rehearse the 33 vertebrae. Okay, 33 vertebrae, you're activating a lot of the yin and the yang. You're activating a lot of this Kundalini alignment and connection to the cosmos. If you have any questions, please DM or email. I always try to make sure that I answer all your questions. I'm sending you many blessings for today. Again, a lot of worth, a lot of self-worth. You're going to want to rehearse the beliefs that makes you feel empowered, that makes you feel worthy. Okay, and that's going to be a different story for everyone as far as your connection to abundance, but especially the flow of abundance. How do you allow full source to be part of your life. Okay? That's what I have. Thank you so very much to be part of this journey, to be part of the channel. I'm sending you many blessings and much love and light. Namaste.